Now, what I've done, close all this, close this, close this, doesn't work, and close this, don't care. So I have a template that I use for all my videos that has everything, all the files kind of set up in it. And what I do is I just go here and I just take this and Command D duplicates it. Well, I don't really need it because I've already done it. So then I made a new one, and this is going to be in my instructions. And I name all of them what day I did it and a little title. So then I take the title, I copy this, Command C, and then I go here and I copy that there. And so that's now my project. Then what I did is I have my big backup here of all things that I do throughout the year. And I knew that I had a time lapse that I took back in May on the 1st out at youth camp. So I took that, and this is just a whole bunch of pictures. And there's not really anything to them, but it's just a time lapse that I did of them. And I did some on the ropes course and stuff like that. So then what I do is I copied that into my folder. So it's right there. Now what I do is open up Premiere. Now I'm going to see if I have audio. So this is the template that I have. It's already here. So now I'm going to, before I import the photos, I want to check my preferences on my timeline. And that is set to 0.1, which is what I want. So then what I'll do is I'll go here and I'll take and grab from this whole file. And I'll drop it in there. And it'll import, and it's bringing in all the files. So then as I'm in my template, I already have my little starting logo. So that's in all of them. Now what I'll do is I'll just go here. Don't need this top one. I'll open up this folder. Go here. And then I just grab all of them. Slide them into my timeline. And those will, as you can see, it was a little windy, so drone was shaking a little bit. These are all photos I took from my drone. What I do is I just set it up to take a picture every 2 seconds, and then I just put them into a time lapse. So what I'll do here is I'll blow this up a little bit so I can see all the individual photos. So I switched at this one. So this one, make it bigger. That one. And then if I go here, so that's the split right there. Move this over. To my split here. Move that over just to separate them. I'm going to make a little bigger split here. Just make this a little easier. So then I've made my bigger split. So now what I can do is grab all of these and nest them. So what I'll do is I'll grab all of these. At least I will try. I'll go like this. And I right click and I'll say nest. And I'll just call this rope climb 2. And then just to make it a little bit better, throw a warp stabilizer on there, and we can see now that somehow I goofed up my, so I'll go here, effects control. do is just do the same thing with these. So I grabbed all those, and I'll say nest, and I'll say 18 orange, and then this one, I will go like this, say nest, climb 1. Okay. So now what you'll see is if I ripple delete these spots, and I go back to the beginning, it's shaky. But then I can go like this, and I can go and make it even faster. Now if I really want to work on this, I'll throw a little warp stabilize on this to try to get rid of some of the shakiness. So there, if you saw that, because I sped it up like this, because I sped it up, I couldn't do that. Now I do that, but and that's how I've done time lapses. I thought I had one of a sunset, but I'd have to look a little harder. That's it.